Hello everybody and welcome back to K Park for episode number 4. I hope yous are all well. This episode we're going to have 4 games. We're going to have some league games. We're going to get stuck right into the league. Hopefully we don't drop any more points and hopefully we beat Crossgates in the cup. I'm really looking forward to it. Hope yous are too. Let's get stuck in. So just before we get stuck into some league action, I thought I would do a quick wee roundup of the league table. So we're currently sitting with 5 games played in 3rd place on 10 points. We're up against Bonnyrigg Rose Athletic this next match here, which I think we'll be able to do. Celtic Hearts is out in front, they're on 13 points, the same amount of games, so they're 3 points ahead of us, so it's going to be crucial for us to make sure we don't drop any more points. We've got Cali Braves and Cumbernauld Colts are both in 10 points as well, so they're on par with us at the minute. We are favourites going into the Bonnyrigg Rose game here. The team selection that I'm going with at the back, I'm going to go with Miller and Brownlee. The main man, McGinley's in goals. I'm opting for Stevenson at left back, Ryan Cinnamon at right back, Woodsy and Cairns in the middle of the park, Rory Payton just ahead of him, Kavana and Winter on either flank, and Anton Brady up top. I'm keeping them there just with his form at the minute. More than anything, if he's scoring goals, why should we change him at the minute? That's the way I see it. So we get stuck in. The teams are warming up. Let the boys get stuck in. We pre-match team talk. I fully expect you to keep a run going. Win this match, lads. We deserve to win it. We're the stronger team here. I just hope we can pull it off. Right away, it's starting with Bonnyrigg Rose passing it back to their goalkeeper, and we're picking it up. So we're already soaking it up. Kavana whips it in. That was unlucky for Rory Payton there, just over the crossbar. So they've started the half, the first sort of 10-15 minutes with 60% possession here. So maybe that's where we're going to need a wee fight back with the possession battle here. So I'm hoping Cairnsy and Woodsy, I've already spoke to them pre-match, they don't expect them to be holding the ball up. So they're doing it well there, linking up, and boom, that cross right across from Ryan Cinnamon to Ross Kavana, get in. I'm absolutely buzzing with that. Great 1-0 to start the episode here as well. Look at that cross for Ryan Cinnamon, Kavana gets the nod on it, so brilliant, puts it straight into that far post area. You're not going to save that, are you? So let's hope we get another wee one before the break, and it'll just ease us, it'll relax me, because I don't want them to be beating us, or coming late in the game with a wee cheeky goal. Cali Braves has just conceded there, I just saw. So half-time roundup, we've got Vela leaving 1-0, you've also got Civil Service 1-0, Celtic Hearts are winning 1-0 against Cumbernauld Colts. So that's going to be a big scoreline if Cumbernauld Colts were on the same sort of points as well. I'm just going to slow the highlights down a wee bit there as well, just so it's not whizzing in so quick. So they've got a few tired legs as well. They've probably not had as good as pre-season as us. Just telling the team I wanted them to demand more on the park there. Andrew's making a nice easy save there. We didn't really trouble the goalkeeper. The main man McGinley in goals for us. Absolute baller, so he's been. And Stevenson's made a key error at the back. That could have cost us. Cali Braves are 3-0 down now with Vela leaving. Spartans beating Gretna 1-0 as well. I'm just going to make a couple of wee changes here. Anton Brady's not really performing. He's on a 6.4 rating there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give this boy here, Kieran McGrath, a wee game. We'll see what he can come on and do. Same as Sean Winter on the right hand side of the pitch. He's looking a wee bit tired. So it'll be interesting again to see if he can come on and do it. And the other person I'm going to take off is Ricky Miller or Davy Proctor. So I'm hoping Davy can come on and give a wee bit of calmness at the back with his experience there. And fitter legs. Do you know what I mean? Obviously if Ricky's tired, as long as we can see this out 1-0, I'll be quite happy with a boring 1-0 win. There's not much really happened in the game. It's been quite an even match. which is interesting. So I expect them to do a wee bit better with the league games going forward, Bonnyrigg Rose. So I am delighted with that. We've made it 1-0. Ross Kavanagh was the hero of the day. I'm delighted. Hopefully we can keep this sort of form up. But we'll get stuck into our training as usual. And we've got the cup competition with Crossgates next. I don't know much about Crossgates Primrose, but let's hope we can get a good result against them. Some high scoring game. And get some confidence back into the lads as well. So we'll see you all for that big game on match day. So up next we've got our match against Crossgates. Paddy Power have got us 1-2 odds on favourites. So I'm expecting big kings here for the team. The team that I'm actually selecting, I've made a couple of wee changes here. I'm going Bell at left back, Reid at right back, Brown, Lee and Miller still are the centre backs, McGinley still in goals. Gibbons and Cairns are going to be my two ball-winning midfielders. I'm expecting them to put in a shift here, win this battle, be key. Kavanagh and Scullion's the change I'm bringing in the right-hand side to the team. And up top, I'm going with Malcolm. Big Craigie boy, I'm hoping you can come in, give that experience. It's a good game for him to probably score some goals in. So that's when I'm hoping he comes on to it. So we'll get another sort of passionate team talk with the lads, because I think they should be winning it comfortably, and I believe in them. So we're starting out with McGinley playing it to Reid, who then switches it to the other flank. Bell's bringing it forward, and boom, Liam Scullion comes on loanee. The loanee to the club. He's on loan for Hamilton, that's where it was he's from. I didn't want to make a mistake with that. But Bell brings it up that left-hand side. Maybe he's going to come on and make sure that that left-hand side's his. Scullion was leaping there like a salmon. Made sure he put that in the net. 1-0 East Kilbride. I'm just hoping we can get a few goals though. Get a few of the lads more confident. And right away we have David Brownlee, the big centre half. Craig Malcolm gets the assist here. Cairns with the long and swinging free kick into that far post area. Malcolm misses it. So it wasn't really an assist, it was like a shot himself that deflected, that big Davy Brownlee picked up and put away. So Ricky Miller's been booked. Calm down, big man. We don't want to get down to 10 men. We want to keep everybody on. Get ourselves a few more goals. Especially our attacking players, like it will be crucial if they get goals, because that's what you want. You want them to start finding a wee bit of form. At half time, it's looking quite an even game with the old possession. We're just edging it, but I don't think we need to make any drastic changes here at half time because we're winning comfortably 2-0. We seem to be liking switching this flank where we've made an error here. That could have been another silly error where we conceded a goal from. But I will need to watch that switching flanks. Read it. What a free kick, son. Craig Reid plays it into that bottom left hand corner. Keeper had absolute no chance. His positioning was probably poor, or his reactions were poor to it. He probably should have saw that coming. So he's on as a right back today, Reedy. So it's good to see that he's stepped up for the set pieces. Just because it's coming into the later part of the game here, I'm just going to take off a couple of players. I'm just going to bring on Anton Brady onto the left wing, just because he's an attacking minded player. I'll bring Woodsy on the right wing. It's more to do with the players' conditioning. I just want them off so that they're not overly tired. Same, you'll see here, 63%, like, they're quite tired, the lads, do you know what I mean? So it's good to obviously get fresh legs on. Even though we're winning, it's more for the next game. That wee bit of rotation will help. That was actually a superb free kick from Crossgates. Finlay lines it up. McGinley, he was actually a lot quicker than their keeper, so his reactions were a lot better. He just still couldn't get there. It was just unlucky. But we've just had an in-swinging corner. Big Ricky Miller for a woodsy corner. Big Ricky gets his head on it at the near post, sending it over to that far post. making it 4-1, making it look easy with that scoreline. To be fair, we have been the favourites and the dominant team. It's a deserved victory, but we are the superior team before the game kicked off. So up next we've got Dalbeattie Star. So that's us back to league action, and then it'll be Cumbernauld Colts in the next round of that cup we just played in there to see out the episode. So again, we'll get stuck back into training. We'll sort the stuff out behind the scenes, and we'll see you on match day, lads. Thank you very much. So just before we get into the match with Dalbeattie Star, I just want to point out, we have just won the award for Top Boss. We've won Manager of the Month award. I'm absolutely delighted with that. We're doing well as a team. We've drew level points though with Barry Ferguson of Celtic Hearts, but we've just pipped him in terms of the vote. So I'm absolutely delighted with that. Up next though, we're favourites with Paddy Power. We're 45 odds on favourites to beat Dalbeattie Star here. So the team I'm going with is Cinnamon at right back, Bell at left back, the main man McGinley in goals, Proctor and Brownlee the centre backs, Cairns and Gibbons in the middle of the park, Rory Payton and Brady basically are the front two. I'm playing Payton in behind. I'm hoping basically they link up. Kavanagh and Woodsy are the wingers either side. I'm playing them quite far forward though, so we are remaining like quite aggressive. So it's a 4-2-3-1 formation. Passionate. I'm expecting nothing but a win here. Let's do it for the fans here. We're at K Park. I believe we can do it. Cinnamon playing the long throw in. What a link up there. Ross Kavanagh plays it over to the back post. And Tom Brady makes it 1-0. And I just noticed there, Celtic Hearts are 1-0 behind against Civil Service there. I don't know if you saw it pop up on the screen at the same time, but I'm delighted with that as well. Hopefully they slip up today. Oh, that was a nice in-swinging corner to the far post. Spartans are 1-0 up against Edinburgh there. Davy Brownlee cuts it back to a midfield. That was unlucky for Kieran Gibbons. Woodsy swinging the corner in. Gibbons unlucky. He was looking to rifle that into that far corner, wasn't he? Oh, it's Stevenson getting sent off here. That was a bad tackle. I would have said so. Ryan Stevenson, away get your shower, son. You can't be tackling our players like that. The boys are rallying together here. And we're getting stuck in though. Bonnyrigg Rose 1-0 against Gretna as well. I'm expecting us, like, we've been all over them. They're down to 10 men now. Surely we can make that extra man count. I would certainly hope so. They've got a red card and a yellow card there. We seem to be doing well with these long throws as well. And boom! Rory Payton picks up a corner bell cross. And he makes it 2-0 for East Kilbride at K Park. Wee Bell takes it comfortably, dribbles it in, and then he sees his man at the penalty area, and Rory Payton puts his head on it to make it 2-0 East Kilbride. Well done, my man. The lads are delighted. Well, we should be coasting this game now. I'm no want to put my neck in the line too much, but we should be. They're down to 10 men. We're 2-0. I'm a wee bit less nervous now, because I want us to get a good win here. And Dalbeattie Star, in all fairness, even with 11 men, they didn't look the biggest of threats, but you know the way it can go. And what a throw. Ryan Cinnamon finds Davy Proctor, who absolutely rattles that one into the net. It beats the keeper. It was marking the keeper, it looked like there, but then obviously peeled back and caught it in the volley, didn't he? Bonnyrigg Rose 2-1. Celtic Hearts have got a consolation goal against Civil Service here. Hopefully that game finishes a draw, or Civil Service can go on and get another wee cheeky goal. Rory Payton bringing it forward. Civil Service is back 2-1, lads. That's the sort of result we're wanting there. Getting a 2 each with Bonnyrigg Rose as well. I expect Bonnyrigg Rose to do a wee bit better, but if things stay the way they are, we've moved up to first position in the league, so let's hope these other results stay the same. Just because it's getting late in the game, I want to make a couple of changes. Ross Kavanagh's coming off. I'm going to put Liam Scullion there. Civil Service has made it 3-1 against Celtic Hearts though. That is what we want. You would hope that should see their game out. Ricky Miller's coming on here as well. just to freshen up at the back. If anything, it's more to do with the rotation going forward for the other games that's coming. And you know what? We'll get him on as an advanced playmaker, Sean Winter. So that's what we're hoping. It's looking good. We look comfortable. The other results are looking comfortable. First place in the league is certainly looking like ours now. For the time being anyway. Oh, that should have been 4-0. Woodsy with the corner. I thought we were going to pick up at that near post with a bullet header there, but didn't quite happen. I think we just missed it. But I'm delighted with that. 3-0. How do you feel we're doing in the league now? I think it's going to be quite a close run-in, to be honest with you, especially the way the results are coming and stuff. So even Bonnyrigg Rose is drew with Gretna there. Edinburgh University's drawn with Spartans. We beat Dalbeattie Star 3-0. Civil Service is beating Kelty Hearts 3-1. Cali Braves drew 2 each. So we're levelling points. We're ahead in goal difference. I think the top 4, Kelty, Berwick, Civil Service. Do you know what? Spartans, the top 5, it's going to be quite close with, I think, going towards especially Christmas time. But up next is the big match against Cumbernauld Colts in the qualifying cup 3rd round. So we just played Crossgates in the same competition. So we'll end the episode today after we play Cumbernauld Colts. We'll see you all there. We'll get stuck in behind the scenes. We're raring to go. We want a good result against Cumbernauld Colts. Welcome back to K Park, where we're going to be playing Cumbernauld Colts in the cup. Our recent form is excellent, theirs is inconsistent. We're evens favourites with Paddy Power again. I'm quite confident we're going with a very similar backline. Do you know what I mean? We're going with McGinley, Bell, Proctor, Brownlee, Cinnamon, the 2 in midfield, Cairns and Gibbons, Peyton and Brady. I want them to form a wee sort of partnership. They've been scoring goals for us. Kavanagh and Woodsy are the wingers. So the team's starting to pick itself in terms of form. So like, if anybody sort of goes to drop more form, then we'll rotate other people in. We'll give them a chance to make that position theirs if they come in and play well. So we'll see how we get on. We've had good training. I feel confident, but anything can happen here. They've got a couple of decent players themselves. But Woodsy, unlucky, he hits the wall, and there you go. Anton Brady scored. Sadly, it is disallowed for offside though. So it was unlucky with 3 players there offside. So we're certainly looking confident though. It looks like they've brought a decent way away following here. Let's see if we can get stuck in, because I think we deserve to be the team winning this though, just with our form alone. And we look between the 2 teams, I would say we look more dangerous between the 2 as well, so be interesting to see. We should, half time, it's not an each, we should be winning this though, I think, especially with some of the chances that came in there. We've picked up an injury at the start of the second half. We Connor Bell, do you know what, we'll get Craig Reid on in that position, why not? He can play right back, Craig Reid, he's no like a left back by any means, but I think he'll be able to do the job. Kavanagh disallowed, offside. His teammates letting him down there, no getting out the box. Cumbernauld Colts done well to get the line forward there, and we were obviously left behind, so I would actually give them credit for their defending. Woodsy with the other corner. So we've actually had 2 disallowed goals in this cup game here, which is terrible on our part. It just shows you obviously they've got a decent defence, that's the most important thing there. But Ryan Cinnamon with the long throw in, Proctor, and it's counting this time. Good combo between the 2, Ryan Cinnamon and Davy Proctor. Long bullet like throw again, over the top. He gets his foot wrapped round that defender and rifles it home. We've saw him do it before, are we going to see it again? Nah. That was unlucky, we've actually rattled the crossbar there. I think we're going to win this one. Even though there's like 15 minutes or so to go, I think we're going to win it. because they've not had any shots on target yet. And as usual, just at the end of the game, just so we're like trying to avoid injuries and that, I'm just going to bring a couple of players on, just so that we can maintain sort of fitness levels. So we've already made our changes, that's right, with the injury earlier on. So we'll tell them to calm down at the back. We've got 3 yellow cards there. We don't want any late red cards that's going to carry away a penalty or dangerous free kick. Nice long kick with the keeper out to his left hand side there, but Wood saying that's retained possession again. And Sean Winter busting forward with his fitness, his fresh legs. Woodsy with the other corner for the other side. He's picked up Scullion. Winter, great play, and Gibbons. That was a very cheeky corner. The lads have been working on a couple of wee drills like that, and Scullion picked it up, sees Winter. He tried to play it through to the attackers, picked it back up the loose ball again, sees Gibbons, and he had all that space at the far edge of the box to slot it home. Knew we can really relax at the end of the game. They're not going to be pulling any of these wee cheeky goals like this and making us worried. There's a couple of minutes to go, but you know what? Like, I'm not even worried now. We're going to do it. We did concede a stupid goal there, but again, I'm not worried. That's typical of the game though, when that sort of stuff happens. But I'm quite happy with the lads. They've done well, apart from conceding that last silly goal there, but we're still top of the league. I'm just having a wee nosy to see if there's any sort of shock results. Berwick have drew with Gretna. Edinburgh University's beat Dalbeattie Star. Civil Service has dropped points or drew with Cali Braves. Cali Braves is up there, so Civil Service maybe will be able to pull a wee bit ahead of the likes of those. But within the cup competition, we are going through to the next round. I'm absolutely delighted with that. So we've got, for the next episode, we've got Dalbeattie Star, Vale of Leven, Stenhousemuir and Kelty Hearts to wrap up the next episode. So I look forward to that, and I'll see you all then, and we'll get stuck in. Hopefully we can beat Kelty Hearts, especially in the last game of the next episode. But I've really enjoyed this episode. I hope you have too. Let me know in the comments below. I've slowed the replays down. Let me know if you're enjoying that as well a bit more, and I'll catch you all for the next episode. Thanks for tuning into this one though. Take care.